Well, now to our continuing coverage of voting in the upcoming election. Our Abby Breidenbach joins us live right now with some tips that you could use about voter registration. Good morning, Abby.
Good morning, guys. That's right. While this week is about everyone getting out and voting and registering to vote, there's one group in particular that never, or not never, but doesn't always show up to the polls. Statistically, that group is 18 to 29-year-olds. They're showing up less, and it's been that way for about 20 years. The numbers trend that way. Now, many have hope that this can change, especially with an early push.
When they go to the motor vehicles, they can register to vote. That's their choice. But if they choose to register at that time when they get that driver's permit, they still cannot vote until they're 18 years old. But they will allow them to register. We do get the registrations here in the office.
Now, I know that, Dave, in your family, you make sure your kids are registering to vote when they get their permit. And you said that John's 18th birthday was also an election day. So he actually was able to vote when he turned 18 that day.
Yeah, we were looking at his registration card online, and then we went ahead and took him to the polls that day. Sure enough, he wasn't on the main list when they go through and you have to sign your name, but when we said today's his 18th birthday, he registered way back when. They flipped to the back of that folder, and sure enough, there his name was, and he got to vote. It was one of the smaller elections, but I know he knows that some of those smaller city elections are the ones that really make the most impact on you because you live here. My other son just turned 18 this summer, so for the both of them, this will be their first presidential election, so that's going to be pretty exciting for them.
It's so cool and so important to make sure your kids understand the importance of voting and letting their voice be heard so early. We'll have a little bit more on this later on this morning. Live in St. Landry Parish, Abby Breidenbach. Good morning, Acadiana.